In recent years, we have been witness of dramatic increases in both the level and volatility of international agricultural prices, which have raised concern about unexpected price spikes as a major threat to food security. Attention has turned then to further exploring food price volatility in global markets, in particular examine the ways in which international futures markets interact. This kind of analysis can also provide additional insight on the effectiveness of potential regulatory schemes of exchanges to address excessive volatility of agricultural prices, which are currently being debated within the European Union, the United States, and the Group of 20. If, for example, exchanges are linked, then regulation needs to be coordinated across borders. If not, then regulation can be localized. In IFPRI, and with the help of two external collaborators, we are carrying out a study that examines the level of interdependence and cross-dynamics of volatility between major exchanges in the United States, Europe, and Asia for three key agricultural commodities: corn, wheat, and soybeans. The period of analysis is 2004 through 2009. We estimate several multivariate gauge models which allow us to explore in more detail and under different specifications the dynamics of volatility transmission across major exchanges. In particular, we want to answer the following questions. Is there volatility transmission across markets? What is the magnitude and source of interdependence across exchanges, whether direct or indirect? How does a shock or innovation in a market affect volatility in other markets? And finally, do correlations across markets change over time? And are these correlations higher during periods of high volatility? Preliminary results indicate that there is a strong correlation across markets in the United States, Europe, and Asia. We find that there are spillover effects of both price and information shocks between exchanges. In particular, there is a higher interaction between the Chicago Board of Trade and both Europe and Asia, compared with the interaction between just Europe and Asia. Finally, the results also indicate that Chicago appears to have a major spillover effect of information shocks to the other markets than vice versa. The study suggests then that if agricultural futures markets are going to be regulated, regulation should be coordinated across borders, since markets are highly interrelated. The results also point out the leading role of the Chicago Board of Trade in the global markets. Future research is still necessary to design adequate schemes to address excessive price volatility in agricultural markets.